Hello there, Pisces. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. This message is for November 22nd through the 28th. All right, we are going to be doing a bit of a different spread this week. Okay, we're going to do a spread, a 12-card spread that's going to go through each astrological house so we can get a really good picture of what's going on for you overall in your life. Okay. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth house. Okay. And we'll do seventh through 12th down here. And then we're going to be pulling out a card in the middle to see the goal of each house. Okay, right? Because in a zodiac wheel, each of these houses would be opposite each other as they are going to be in this spread. And even though they have two different ways of going about something, usually the goal of those two signs on either axis would be the same. So we're going to use that format for your life. Okay, so I'm really excited about this spread. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help my channel, I really appreciate it. Hit the bell to be notified. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for every Pisces out there, but you can check for your rising sign or your moon sign if you'd like. All right. So your first house here, we have the Seven of Cups. And in your seventh house, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I really love this. I do feel like, we are sort of developing a sense of self right now that could still be a bit of a mystery to us with the Seven of Cups, right? There's a lot of really beautiful things happening, but there's also a lot of options, right? Even in this image, there's like a lot of options. Like, what do we do with our days? I feel like every day we're sort of asking ourselves, what should I do today to get the outcome that I want, to really get my vision out there in the world, right? This is very creative energy with the cups. And we have the Five of Cups down here. So, this is a really beautiful Five of Cups here. But, it's a little like the water there. It's like moving. Like you can see the movement there, but it's kind of like brown, right? So I feel like we could really have some emotions to release when it comes to our relationships, whether this is professional or romantic. In the seventh house, it can be both. It can also be our enemies, right? It's our connections, our one on one relationships. We really have some emotions to release here, a cleansing that's needed. Yes. So the goal right now of the first and seventh house for you, Pisces, is for you to truly be able to feel your worth, right? With the Five of Pentacles, that could be a struggle, right? And especially in this Five of Pentacles, we see the people fighting here. So you could be someone who grew up in a home where there was a lot of fighting, or you could have been in a relationship or home situation yourself where there was a lot of turmoil. Okay. And you've come out of that. But a lot of times when we come out of that situation, it's our self worth that can take a hit. So here with the Seven of Cups, this is where we're having a lot of great visions too, but we might struggle with having like the self-esteem to really push our imagination out into actual physical reality here. So there may be some tears to cry here, but regardless, there's two fives, which is a 10, and a 7, which would reduce down to an 8. Okay, 10 plus 7. So, with that being said, I feel like we are ending this cycle. We're ending the cycle of conflict here. We may have to cry to do it, but we are going through an evolution because of whatever we've been through here. Okay. Moving on to our second and eighth house. Okay. We have the devil and judgment. So, our resources right now and, the eighth house, that's where transformation, death, sex, rebirth, all that, other people's money. Okay. Pisces, with this devil, we could be really, you know, chained just to certain ways of getting resources that maybe feel a bit oppressive. Okay. But, the judgment card is here. So it's two major arcana. Ooh, it's very interesting here. And another major arcana on the bottom of the deck with justice. So, Pisces, I mean, really, truly, I feel like the goal of both houses here, both of these energies, the goal is for you to be able to put in the work where your heart really wants to put it in, right? Because it's like this transformation of self that we're going through, this evolution that's happening between our first and seventh house access. It's sort of, affecting our second, eighth house access as well, of course. Um, so I do feel like our work ethic hasn't evolved in a certain way here, okay? With the judgment card in the eighth house, I feel like we are figuring something out though. You know, this could be a spiritual awakening. We could really be figuring out how to manifest and understanding that where we put our energy is where we're going to go, right? So if we're giving our energy here in the second house to the devil, well then, you know, we may be in that oppressive situation where, the eighth house may be asking us to break free from that somehow. Okay. So it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like the goal is to get you focused on what you really want and get you putting in the work in the right direction. All right. Oh my gosh. More major arcana, the third house to the ninth house. Look at this. More major arcana here. Pisces, this is really turning out to be a beautiful reading, okay? I mean, wow. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, I mean, things are moving in your life. There is opportunities in your community that just could come very rapidly, right? With this Wheel of Fortune. And with the sun in your ninth house, I do feel like you're really believing in yourself, and that's what's unlocking this. Okay. Wow. So the devil's here again on the bottom of the deck. I really do feel like you're releasing this devil. Okay. Whatever this is in your life, and it could manifest differently for all of you, but whatever this is that's felt oppressive, that has kept us from where we needed to go, kept us from feeling our absolute best and happiest, we're releasing that. We're kind of giving it to the universe and saying, we're throwing our hands up and saying, universe, like, send me the opportunity that I need. And we're believing with all our heart that it's going to come here with the sun. And the goal of both of these energies is the Four of Wands. It's just for us to feel stable and harmonious and good in our life, in our environment, right? And that is your right. Don't stay in any situation where you can't, you know, feel stable and harmonious. You deserve that. Okay. Moving into the 4th house here. We have the 7 of Discs coming out. 10th house, Queen of Swords. Whew, all right, Pisces. So this to me, even though it's not major arcana, it's still, pretty powerful. Here in our 4th house, I do feel like, when we're at home, we're using our spare time to really do those things that may pay off for us in the future. We're planting a little seed here, a little seed there. Okay, and in our 10th house, I do feel like we're really speaking our truth in our career situation or just in situations of authority, I feel. Or, we're speaking our truth to like people who could be an authority figure. Right. Oh, wow. We have the 7 of Cups again. So that was your 1st house. So I do feel like we are very connected to our home life and to our career. Okay. But with the Queen of Swords, we're having to put up some boundaries in the career area so that we can sort of have some contentment, some comfort of our own. We need space to dream here, right? Right now, Pisces, you are having a lot of dreamy energy. Like a lot of information is coming to you through your dreams, and it's asking you to really manifest what you want, really start speaking your truth in the 10th house. And in order to speak your truth, the Queen of Swords will let you know, in order to speak your truth, you sometimes have to put up those boundaries, because how can you speak your truth if you're too bogged down with other people's energy to even access it? Right. Okay. Moving into the 5th house here. The 8 of Cups. Yes. Okay. Wow. Wow, Pisces. And the 11th house, the 5 of Swords. So, Pisces, in the 5th house here with the 8 of Cups, again, our creativity somehow is being transformed here. The way we even look at romance, we could really be leaving behind like emotions from the past that have been holding us back. And I feel like, in a certain sense, Pisces, this is our identity. Like, who we've been up until this point. Like, we're releasing the idea that we have to stay the same, right? We are evolving. And the 5 of Swords here is in the 11th house. So I do feel like, I love this particular 5 of Swords because it has all the seasons on it. And I do feel like, it gives the 5 of Swords a lot more depth, because the 5 of Swords is that energy of defeat. It can be when groups of people have, a bad situation, and then people are slandering one another, or, just really unproductive energy. Those situations where no one's really winning, everyone's just kind of in these low vibrational energies. So, with this 5 of Swords, though, we're realizing that, everything has a season. Like, every group of friends comes to us for a season or a reason. I don't know exactly that quote, but I feel like there could be some conflict here. It was also in the 7th house, the 5. So, with our friends, with partners, there could be some conflict, right? Yeah. And the goal of both of this, Pisces, and the 8 of Cups here, same energy, different deck. But this is really beautiful because, Pisces, the goal here of both these energies, even this energy that might not feel that great, it's still ultimately serving your growth, your expansion, because the events unfolding right now, it is causing you to have an evolution creatively, and to just know with the Chariot here, even though there's really different things going on, right? In the fifth house and the 11th house, I feel like these energies are very different. And, without thinking of it this way, you might not ever make a connection between these two energies, but they both do have the same goal of wanting you to stand in your power, declare your path, and take up space. I'm here to do something with the Chariot. The Chariot is here to do something, and they have a vision, and they are moving forward, and they are taking up space, and they are speaking their truth. And so I definitely feel like, both of these energies are trying to push you to the point where you can feel completely comfortable taking up space and, asserting your will into your life. All right. Now we have the sixth house here, the Nine of Wands, and the 12th house, the Five of Wands. Okay. So with the Nine of Wands here, our routine could have us feeling a little bit wounded here in this energy. I mean, this card in particular is very interesting to me. Okay. Got the kangaroos in the background there. And it looks like, this person, it may be somebody like trying to hunt the kangaroos. It's interesting imagery here, but it's what I'm feeling is like we're hiding, right? Like, because to me, it looks like this person's like hiding, maybe waiting for an opportunity to jump out and like hunt a kangaroo. Sorry if that was upsetting for anybody to hear about kangaroo hunting. It was upsetting for me to say it. But that's just kind of what I'm drawn to. I feel like you could be hiding from opportunities, right? In a sense here. With the Five of Wands here in the 12th house, I do feel like you could have like just nagging feelings that you can't escape here, right? And yeah, this is like an internal struggle with the Five of Wands. You can't escape it. You're not in this moment living up to your full potential, right? And that's no insult, Pisces. There's so many reasons why we don't live up to our full potential, right? Especially if you live in a capitalist country, then you just don't have the option to live your full potential. That's not always something that everybody gets the opportunity to do, because when you have to give away your energy for poverty wages, then you have to spend your whole life basically working. But there's, the universe is kind of asking you to really listen to this nagging feeling. Like, there is a new opportunity here for you, and you have to claim that. You have to know that you are worthy, right? With the Ten of Swords here over your entire reading here, Pisces, you could have been going through a hard time for a while now, right? Things have built up to a point where now you're looking out at the world, at the opportunities, right? You're not wanting to stay in this place where you've been, in this place where you've been hurt. You want to go towards the infinite possibilities that are ahead of you. Okay. I just want to get some oracles here. Now, this oracle I'm using is one of my absolute favorites, Pisces. It is the Airmail Oracle by Sarah Stacy. And I just highly, highly recommend this. We're going to get some guidance from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides here, Pisces. And the cards are wanting to jump out, so they are really excited to talk to you. So I want to just get a little more info here, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Tell us more about the devil and judgment. Shine bright. Yes. Yes, Pisces. Right now, you are, you know, having, I feel like a lot of aha moments, like really seeing things that you can't unsee, unlocking this wisdom inside of you. And you really do know in this moment. I feel like you do know it. You might be chained to circumstances that are outside of your control, but I do feel like you do know on a spiritual level that there is something that needs your energy here with this Eight of Pentacles. And, it is right for you to shine bright, Pisces. You came here to shine. Look at this beautiful oracle card. Okay, you came here to shine brightly. And I feel like you are realizing that in a certain extent. With the devil, it could be hard, but this is strong. With the judgment card, no matter how much that devil wants to hold on to you, that judgment card is not going to let them. The judgment card is shining light into your situation. Okay. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, can we know a little more about this sun and the wheel of fortune, the third and ninth house? All right, expect more. Okay, look at this beautiful card here. Expect more. Okay, you are worthy, Pisces. That's what I want to say to you. Okay, and this isn't expect more. Even though there is a beautiful gift on the card, and I love this card, but um, you know, just this is not about expecting gifts or presents, that type of thing. Although it doesn't hurt, we're open to that as well, of course. But this is about expecting more harmony from the people around you, just more safety as well. Okay, so I feel like we need to have very high expectations for the people who we are giving our time and energy to. Okay, we have to expect more from them. They need to show up in an appropriate um, energy for us. They have to keep us safe. Or, at least, not that we can keep ourselves safe, but we can't be letting people in that will jeopardize our safety and our harmony, our peace of mind. Okay. And then I'm just going to get some more here about this Chariot. And we have blend in coming out. Okay. Blend in. And this is coming out. Okay. So it's really interesting. We have dream big over your entire reading. And that's what I'm really, really feeling. Okay. So this blend in is definitely, I feel it's not about like blending in with the crowd, not at all. It's more like I feel like it's almost like this process we're going through is like blending like all of these perspectives and everything we've learned and really like taking note of it. Like I can actually see you like sitting down, Pisces, like writing down anything, just like all the things you've learned, all the things that have changed about you in the past year, maybe, or, maybe since the last time we had eclipses on the Scorpio and Taurus axis. All right. So maybe we want to like think about all of that and think about who we really are, right? really think about that so that we can sort of make a decision of which way we want to go, right? So we can declare where we're headed, and that way we can gain support for our journey. All right, let's get us one more oracle over this reading for my Pisces. Okay, oh, two wanted to come out: happiness and healing chaos. Okay, love is on the bottom, and I want to read from the book here for you, Pisces, because I just like the book. So we're gonna read. Okay, shimmering sunshine. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Click your heels and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you. A gateway is opening for even more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding. Opportunities are emerging. This is the time to go forward with glee. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. The only thing to be aware of is to monitor your expansion in a metered way. Too much too fast can be overwhelming. All right, and we have healing chaos, spiraling tornado. The sacred landscape wants you to know. When you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for profound healing. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. You are being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Do the unexpected. Mix life up a bit. All right, Pisces, I am going to leave it there. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help my channel, I greatly appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, I am at amyenergy on Cash App and Venmo. You can book a personal with me at www.amyenergy.online. Follow me on Instagram at amyenergy, TikTok at amyenergy3. And make sure you do follow me on TikTok, Pisces, because I will be going live there. Okay, so would definitely love to answer your tarot questions. But most importantly, I hope you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.